It started slow, like all bad things do. Out in the cornfields of Iowa, a rusted oil tower appeared overnight. Locals swore it hadn't been there the day before. No trucks, no workers, no permit filings, just a crooked structure of iron and grease, swaying slightly as if it breathed. The sign bolted to its base read, in chipped gold lettering, "Property of Montgomery Charles," and underneath, in black stencil, "Mr. Burns' Energy Division." Then came the others. Within a week, more appeared, across abandoned parking lots, school playgrounds, swampy backwoods, even one in the middle of a highway median. Always old-looking, always coated in a thin sheen of oil, but not the kind of oil you'd expect. It shimmered oddly in the sun, green one second, purple the next, and gave off a scent no one could describe. Not bad, just off. Like spoiled nostalgia, like hospital waiting rooms and pine trees and dust. And then there was Oil Tower 7. Located behind a long-condemned mental hospital in Vermont, Tower 7 drew attention first from the sound. A constant low groan echoed from deep within its base. Not mechanical, not wind, a living noise. Residents of the town nearby started reporting nightmares. A metal corridor with no end, a man made of pipe and steam whispering about burnt contracts and eternal fuel. A teenager named Mason snuck into Tower 7 one night, live streaming his journey. He made it to the first maintenance stairwell before the signal cut out. The last frame showed something glinting in the dark behind him. Something tall and hunched, its mouth a tangle of tubing, its eyes glowing red and dripping. They never found him. One worker sent to investigate swore he saw children's shoes fused to the pipes in the lower levels. Another said the walls bled oil when you asked who built the place. Rumors spread fast. A geologist studying the area was found curled up under her desk, rocking back and forth, repeating the phrase, "He lives under the rigs. His name is Charles. He breathes through the vents." Every town that got a Mr. Burns oil plant started seeing changes. Dogs wouldn't go near the property. Children drew pictures of men with no eyes. At night, neighbors heard someone knocking on their walls from the inside. And each time a new tower showed up, the groaning from Tower 7 grew louder. Longer, hungrier. People started calling them cursed. But the strangest part? Nobody could prove the towers were ever built. No paperwork, no records. No company by that name existed on any registry, and yet they kept appearing. It is unbeknownst to anyone living by these areas of the USA if these plants were ever taken down, but with vague connection, or maybe not, a follow-up of some sort seemed to pop up from a few standalone reports by people living in New York. A small, crooked sign appeared overnight outside 30 Rockefeller Plaza, white paint on warped wood, barely legible. Montgomery Funeral Home that's established. 1,886 prepaid plans for eternal rest. We already know when you're coming. No one saw who placed it. By morning, oily handprints were smeared across the building's glass. Security footage? Blank. Just static. But some swore the revolving doors spun on their own that night, slow, steady, like someone was still coming in.